Okay, everybody, this is the second lesson from Chapter 3, Section 1, Inequalities and Their Graphs. There's two portions of this worksheet. Numbers 1 through 18 require us to draw a graph for each inequality. Numbers 19 through 24 require us to write the inequality based on the given graph on the number line. I'll do a few examples for the first section, a few examples for the second section. Feel free to pause and try examples on your own, and I will check your work when it is submitted. Draw a graph for each inequality. The first one says n is less than or equal to -5. Well, we have to recall from yesterday's lesson the usage of an open dot and a closed dot. The open dot is used for the inequalities greater than and less than. A closed dot is used for the inequalities greater than or equal to and less than or equal to. That's because the closed dot says that that number is included in the solution set. So for number 1, we have n is less than or equal to -5. Well, I'm going to put a closed dot on -5. All of the numbers that are less than -5 are more negative, like -6, -7, and so on. So my arrow needs to go to the left. For number 2, it says n is less than or equal to +5. So again, I'm going to put a closed dot on 5, and all of my numbers less than 5, like 4, 3, 2, 1, and so on, are to the left. For number 3, it says x is less than 1. Well, there's no or equals to underneath this inequality. I'm going to use an open dot on +1. All of the numbers less than a +1 are to the left. And for number 4, it says r is greater than 2. Well, we're going to put an open dot on 2. And all of my values that are greater than 2 are to the right, like 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and so on. Feel free to try 5 through 18. Pause the video, and when you're ready, you can resume for Section 2. Section 2 wants you to write an inequality for each graph given. You could use whatever variable letter you want, x, a, b, z, y, it doesn't matter. I'm going to use x. X, we have a closed dot, and my arrow goes to the left. So x is less than, closed dot means or equal to, and the dot is at +5. For number 20, again, I'm just going to use x. We have an open dot, and all of the numbers are less than -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, and so on. So x is less than -1. For number 21, we have an open dot at -1, but our arrow is going to values that are greater than -1. So x is greater than -1. Okay, try 22 through 24 on your own, and again, I will check whenever you submit.